Hi man, this is Avi. Okay, let me tell you my story. I Growing up, I always had this desire, this big goal in life, to retire my mom as soon as I can, because she's been through so much. She had triplets, me and my two other siblings, and she had to work a 9 to 5 job while taking classes in the evening. She had to pay everything by herself. It was really stressful for her. So I wanted to help her as much as I could and take the financial burden off, but I didn't have any choice. I didn't have any way. The only way I had was college, and that was so many years. So I just had to stay hopelessly, just stand around and watch my mom go through everything by herself. And um I think when I was a sophomore in high school, and this is the time when COVID pandemic started happening. This is when I had a lot of free time. I was online schooling, and I stumbled across you know financial YouTube creators. And now, before that, whenever I wanted to help my mom, I used to look for jobs on Indeed, and all of them required some kind of aid, some kind of experience and degree. So I had no hope. I couldn't do anything. I was stuck. I had no clue what I will do. So now when I came across creators like Stephen Graham, all these financial YouTube creators, and Hamza, you know, I knew now there's this economy, there's this platform that you can make money off. You don't need to have a college degree. And this really excited me. This made my dreams come true. I could finally, be financially free at a young age. I don't have to wait till I'm 65 to get my pension and, live off 401k. So I was really happy. I was, watching the self improvement content every single second, just scraping the YouTube off for this content. But I had a major setback. My life was never normal. I had to move a lot when I was small, between countries, so I never had friends. I also started building up a lot of insecurities, to a point where, like, it's really hard for me to do anything that's outside my comfort zone, like this video. And I had to postpone a lot of opportunities. I couldn't do anything. That I Even though I had the conceptual knowledge, I couldn't take any action since I was so insecure about what how everyone would react to this. And I couldn't do anything. I was just hopeless, and I was the same. And I again went back to India and came back, and same thing. And this time I started working in a retail grocery store. They were paying me like $9 an hour, which is awful, and it was really stressful, extreme work. I had to work like 50 to 70 hours a week. 10 hours just spent traveling through bus in cold winters. I can't do it. I'm tired of those tedious, challenging, boring, robotic work. I can't. So I always had this burning desire to be something greater, like I always knew that I had a bigger purpose on this earth than just have kids and die. So and so my hope of being a successful man by age 31 just started vanishing, and I thought I could never be a successful person, and I started feeling really, really bad at myself. I just wasn't a right. So I started looking up on YouTube for, like millionaires by age 21, and surprisingly, I came across your video, I was so mesmerized, about all the, all the luxuries around you, and the way you talked was also very, convincing. All the other financial creators, they would just give you the news and be done with it, but you were so close, so authentic. Like, I see, like, with your content, you basically close the gap between the rich and the poor. Like, y- you never flex. There's no guilty feeling that I feel when I'm watching you. And I love this phrase that you usually say, that, quite frankly, the, hate and all these other envy, bad feelings only stem from the fact that we're both different, but we're not. You're me and I'm you. I just love that phrase. And all of your videos are so motivational, and I'm just literally in your shoes. Like, I'm at a phase when you were in high school, and I just really could connect to you. I feel like you're not, where you are by luck, or some magical, market timing, but because you put so much effort, you went through so much, and I could see all those through the documentaries you made. That's really connecting. And I learned so much from your content. Like, the major thing I learned is the values, the way you should hire employees, the way you should give them the profits of your entire company's earning on top of their regular salaries, so that they'll be loyal to you. Or the you know the investing advice, everyone has to put 20% of their, regular income aside and invest it, like, make it a habit. um and then so the first thing I learned is that, we need to build a business, learn a skill, build a business, and get some money rolling in, to protect ourselves from recession that's coming up. And, take a little bit of the money you get, and, invest it in the stock market. The investing is the truest form of passive income. It's what makes rich people wealthy. So, and also invest in assets. They are what makes you rich. Not the cash you have. They will give you income regardless of economic downfall or recessions. The second thing I learned is that we are in a society where we are controlled all the time. We're in the hands of puppet masters. So everything around us is monitored and controlled, whether that's what we say, or, some things we do. So they're always trying to trick us into spending much more than we have, and our base rate is always awful nowadays. So, spending more, meaning that you don't have enough, meaning that you had to get a loan, and the interest rates are astronomically high, so you'll never able to be, never able to pay that. So you'll be the slave now. And then the third thing I learned is that in terms of hiring an employee, um, you hire global talent from, you know third world countries, where the economy is very, less powerful than the dollar. You can get a lot of profit and high talent, and they'll be happy too. On top of that, always give your employee, the growth to grow, and, give better salary and share your company's profits, a little bit part of your company profit, so that they'll be happy, and not just feel that they're just making you rich. um on top and The other thing I learned is that, good habits, or what the mindset is really important. So just take two habits, make them your hygiene standards, like just do them every single day so that you'll get the small wins in the. So thank you for all your beautiful content, and thank you for being there for me in this lonely journey of reaching the top. So I would definitely meet you. I would love to meet you and have a podcast with you. I'll definitely reach your level in the future, but it would mean the world to me if I win this contest, because one, I'll share half of it to my mom as a reward and to show her that this works, online business, agency, and all this. And then two, I will invest it in better equipment and agency in incubator, because that's my dream course. I really want to build an agency. It's a legitimate, timeless service age based agency. I really want to build that, so I would love to get win this contest so that I can pay off agency incubator and also reward my mom and show her that this works. Thank you so much. See you later. Bye.